Question 16 says that you received a Caribou gift card. Each time you go to Caribou, you always get the same drink. If after 2 purchases you have $24 left on the card to spend, after 5 purchases you still have $15, how much money was on the card at the beginning, how much is each drink you're buying, and how many drinks can you purchase? So the first thing I want to recognize here is that I have 2 ordered pairs or coordinates. The first thing I know is after 2 purchases, I have $24. And so that ordered pair would be 2 and 24. And then my next ordered pair would be after 5 purchases, we have $15. So my next ordered pair would be 5 and 15. So over here my graph, on the y-axis is going to be the money left. And on my x-coordinate is going to be the number of drinks purchases. So I can say number of drinks. Okay. So I'm going to move it down a little bit so you can still see it. So next thing I'm going to do is just plot my 2 coordinates. I'm going to get a general idea of what's going on here. So 2 and 24, it's going to be right in here, just under 25. And then 5 and 15, right in there. I have 2 points now. I need at least 2 to graph. So I'll go ahead and connect those 2 points with a line. And you can actually see fairly closely already a general idea of where our y and x intercepts are that we want to find. Let's do a little bit of math here now. We have our 2 coordinates, and how much each drink is, right here, is our slope of the line, our rate of change. Every time we buy a drink, we lose money. And so we can find our rate of change, or our slope of this line, by figuring out these 2 points, what our slope is. So remember, slope is our rise over our run, or our change in our y's over our change in our x's. From 24 to 15, start with our y's, we're losing $9. So negative 9's on top. And then from 2 to 5, we are buying 3 drinks. So we'll have 3 on the bottom. Simplifying that, you get a slope of negative 3. So what that slope means is that for every 1 drink you buy, you're losing $3. And so each drink is going to cost $3. Knowing that, we can now work backwards and forwards to find our initial money on our card and how many drinks we can buy before we run out. So let's move backwards first. Let's go to A. How much money was on the card at the beginning? You'll notice after 2 drinks, we had $24 left. So after buying 2 drinks, we have 24 left, which means we have to add back those 2 drinks, each drink being $3. 2 times 3 is 6. So we've spent $6 once we've bought our second drink. So we'll do 24 plus 6, which would be 30. And notice from our graph that our y-intercept is right at 0.30, because when we have 0 drinks bought when that card's brand new, we're up here at 30. So our y-intercept is $30, and that is the money on the card in the beginning. Secondly, we need to figure out now how many drinks can we purchase. If we're starting at $30 and each drink costs $3, we can simply take 30 and divide it by 3, and that equals 10. And that 10 is the number of drinks we can purchase. And you'll notice our x-intercept, when we run out of money, when our y is 0, is right down there at 10. And so how many drinks can we purchase? We can get 10 drinks. Last thing I want to note is that every single one of these numbers has a context and therefore has a unit attached to them. Question A says how much money was on the card? We have $30. Question B says how much is each drink? It's $3 per drink. And question C, how many drinks can you purchase? We can purchase 10 drinks before we run out of money.